Almost time for everyone's favourite pay-per-view of the year, well at least my favourite pay-per-view of the year, the Royal Rumble, the start of the road to WrestleMania. Who doesn't love it? And we've got some banging matches to go with it as well, so I really cannot wait for this year's Royal Rumble. I think it will be great, to be honest. And we're starting off with the WWE Championship match, Drew McIntyre versus Goldberg. Now this is the match on the card that I'm most worried about. Drew McIntyre, he's just been excellent this year, and I really hope he retains, but with Goldberg, you just never know. I am hoping and praying with everything I've got Drew wins, and I'm going to go for my heart over my head with this one, and I'm going to say Drew McIntyre will retain and will go on to WrestleMania to defend his title. Next up, the Universal title, I've got Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens. I really don't see the point in this match happening. I thought we'd already finished the storyline, but still, I think it will be a great match. Of course it will, two incredible professional wrestlers. And I do think that Roman Reigns will obviously get the win. It's just a matter of how he does it. Will there be interference from Adam Pearce? We'll see, but all I do know is that Roman Reigns will be picking up a fairly comfortable W.
Charlotte and Asuka put their titles on the line at the Royal Rumble as they take on Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler, and this is a really interesting one. Charlotte and Asuka haven't held their titles for very long at all, of course, but it just seems like their reign are going in two different ways, and it just doesn't make much sense holding the titles. It's Nia and Shayna. I don't know why they're still a team, but I think while they are still a team, they should have the women's tag team titles with around their waists, so I think they're going to hotshot it back to them. I'm going to say Nia and Shayna new champs.
Sasha Banks takes on Carmella for the SmackDown Women's Championship, and to be honest, I can only see one result here, and that's Sasha Banks retaining. Carmella has improved a lot since she returned a few months ago, but for me, Sasha's just that level above her at the moment, and I think they're still building towards Sasha versus Bayley at WrestleMania, or at least I hope they are, because I think that'll be the dream match and the payoff to a really excellent feud, so I can only see Sasha retaining here.
Now for the Women's Royal Rumble match. Now this is a really interesting one. There's no clear-cut favourite for me in this one. I'm hoping to see some surprise entrants. Nikki Bella would be class. Eva Marie maybe. I know she's supposed to be coming back, so I'd like to see her. But yeah, there's no really clear-cut favourite for me, which makes me think it might be a call-up from NXT, and I'm going to go for Rhea Ripley. She hasn't had the greatest year, but for me, I think this is a perfect opportunity to break into the main roster, and what a bang that would be. And now for the main event, the Men's Royal Rumble. Once again, there's no real clear-cut favourite. It does seem Daniel Bryan's the favourite, but I just don't think he's going to win. I think he's already had his WrestleMania match. He's maybe moving into backstage too much, so I just can't see him getting the W here, and he always wants to promote younger stars. So I don't think it'll be a really young star, but I am going to go for Big E. This is more heart over head, but Big E really deserves it. I know he's the IC champion, but I just really want him versus Roman at WrestleMania for the big belt. That'd be an incredible match. Anyway guys, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and to follow me on Twitter, link in the description below for daily wrestling news. Subscribe to my channel on the screen right now, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace!